What is up, guys? Sharking Studios here. Today, I'm going to be doing a video where I go over concepts for Max and Freddy the Movie 3 that were tossed out pretty much. In fact, I will even be showing the prototype of the movie 3 that was supposed to come out last year, but I got lazy. I wanted to keep doing it. In July, when I was finally about to be like, all right, let's do this, let's finish it, UberDeck decided to go F itself and removed all the AI voices, which I actually think is actually very good, because I was getting really tired of using UberDeck because I just thought it was pretty unreliable. So yeah, that version of movie 3 is being tossed out the window. Now, let's see here what other concepts were going to be used. I'll start off with the minor ones that did not even get anywhere near in development. The first one was a homeless movie where the gang became homeless because the bullies burned the house down. And life after that. That would basically be the entire movie, and I think it would have been really dumb. The next one was going to be a Krang War, the aliens from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they were supposed to make an appearance in Max and Freddy, but that concept has been tossed out. I might actually introduce the Krang and Plushyverse, which is that's the new rebrand for Max and Freddy and Sonic Tales. So yeah, that's basically what's happening there. I might introduce them at some point along with some other TMNT characters. And something else I'm also going to mention is that if you've been keeping up with Max and Freddy / Plushyverse, you might notice that Leo is like a slob. All I'm going to say is this: there is a reason, and the reason will shock you. But I'm not going to go into this like it's a Darman video. Those videos are terrible. That will be revealed at a later date of what happened there. So that was basically going to be just the Krang War, the gang trying to fight the Krang, save the world, all that stuff. Didn't really get very far. This and a few other ones had a similar idea. Along with that, a similar idea to that would be a war between the Koopas, from Mario, because before the Koopalings and Bowser were introduced in Max and Freddy / Plushyverse, I'm just gonna call it Max and Freddy at this point. When they were introduced, before they were introduced, they were originally supposed to have a much different role. They were actually supposed to be antagonists, and they were trying to take over the world or something. That idea was scrapped, so we're not coming back to that idea anytime soon. And yeah, so that. Next was a movie that was supposed to be called Max and Freddy the Movie 3 Shadow of the Shredder, which had the Shredder as the antagonist of the movie. Another one, a very minor one that barely got anything in development. In fact, I don't even think anything was really conceptualized for it. It would be Max and Freddy the Movie 3 Where in the World is Chico? A movie of Chico going all around the world exploring it and the gang trying to find her. And she would have actually been traveling along with Mr. Puppet, as this would basically be Chico's movie, and Puppet would be the duotagonist, or whatever you call this, the second protagonist. So yeah. Next would have been a Infinity War-esque plotline, where it had a villain from the old channel, freaking Bot from Team Umizoomi, gotta love him. He would have been pulling a Thanos, trying to snap everyone away. Because evil. Yeah. Another one, similar to Shadow of the Shredder, is a plotline of Ennard being the antagonist, trying to take over the world with his army of robots. That was something. Now, next was the absolute most insane one. The bottom of the barrel worst idea I have ever came up with. A movie about the gang going back to the old channel. It would have been really dumb. And I'm really glad it never got into production. Although I do have an archive, like sort of like storyboard for it, like stored somewhere. I actually do have that. It was like a little like coloring book or something, whatever it is. It's like a fill-in comic book. I don't know what it was, but besides the point. It was a very weird and really dumb idea, and I might get into that someday, but we'll see. Now, the one that was most in develop that was sort of like a 50-50 of like or something of like whatever movie 3 would turn out is City Slickers, which involved Max, Freddy, BB, Iggy, and Chica going downtown to Philadelphia just exploring the place. Now, I feel like that idea could be repurposed at a later date as just in like a simple plush video of them going down to Philly. That would be pretty fun, but it would have to be like slicked down to like 20 minutes or something. Because I don't think you could handle like 70 minutes of Max, Freddy, and those other guys being idiots around Philadelphia. Now, the second to last idea here, or at least that were like before the last idea, which is pretty insane, is rescuing Chico, where Chico's biological mother, the original Funtime Chica, wants her actual daughter back. That daughter being Chico. And a few scenes were actually filmed for it. And it was going to be like Funtime Chica hiring the bullies and all those guys to take down Max and Freddy so she could have Chico for herself, like use her for profit or something. It would have been weird. It would have been like an Annie-esque movie. Now, the last one before I get into the big one was the versus Eggman plotline. Now, this is actually an idea that is going to be like a regular idea in Plushyverse, which is going to be brought back. It was going to be Max, Freddy, and the gang trying to find all the Chaos Emeralds, stop Dr. Eggman from using them, harnessing them, and taking over the universe or something. And a plot line would have been Max actually seeming like he was betraying the gang, but it was actually so he could break into Eggman's lair, and basically then some. Like basically tried to knock him out or something. This also blends in with a smaller idea of like a sort of like a Sonic SatAM-esque movie of the gang and the rest of the town, some Sonic characters resisting Dr. Robotnik's reign or something. Yeah. Now, the last one is what I call the Blob script. Now, you might be wondering, what are you talking about? Well, this is the movie I was making in Uberduck / Pic Collage and iMovie and stuff. That was like kind of like 60% done, but like I think I already gave the story of like how I decided to just abandon that idea. It might be repurposed someday. I don't really know. Maybe not. Who knows? But it would be insane. Now, it actually involved Twisted Wolf and the bullies building the blob, the giant mess of wires from Security Breach, which was originally Molten Freddy, but then he transformed into the blob. It was very odd and all that stuff. It basically had Max and Freddy trying to stop Twisted Wolf and save the world or something. It was very... I think I had the right idea for it, but like I feel like a lot of the ideas just went downhill. And it just transformed into like a Sonic Force-esque thing that I really wasn't proud of. And this is actually something that I still have a lot of footage for. In fact, like 50, 60 or something percent of it was already filmed. And I'm actually going to roll that like 24-esque minute like prototype, director's cut, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to roll that. And just so you know, the movie's incomplete. After the after the 24 minutes, like after that like little movie thing ends, I will explain what would have happened next. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Oh, wait a minute. We're showing it right now.
I did it. The plan is complete.
Wait, you did it.
Oh, you bet. This is a blueprint for a massive robotic monster that is set to destroy the whole city. I call it the Blob. When it destroys the city, it will kill Max and Freddy.
That plan is brilliant. I will gather the others.
This is it, Max and Freddy. I'm coming for you and your whole gang.
Back! Nice one, Freddy. Now check out what a real rabbit can do. Freddy, you freaking idiot, you were supposed to catch the ball.
Sorry, man, I was distracted. I was thinking about the Happy Frogs date at the mall tonight.
Oh, that's pretty dumb. Me, Iggy, and BB are going to there too to put fake vomit on people's cars. It's going to be hilarious.
Can you go a few hours without being evil?
Not really.
All right, I come. Prepare for my date.
Tell Happy Frog I said she's ugly.
Screw off, you jackass.
Guys, I will put the throw up on the car, and then we run into the bush right in front of the Macy's. Got it.
This will be great.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, who the heck came up to my car and threw up in it?
Great job, fellas. This is per comedy.
Happy Frog, I just wanted to say this has been the best night of my life. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, no matter what. I will always love you.
Oh, Freddy, that means so much to me. I love you.
All right, nightmares, twisted ones, I present to you my ultimate creation. This robotic weapon is a device that will destroy the whole city, so it has a clear view of finding Max and Freddy. I've worked on this robot for months, and it is finally completed. Everyone, I introduce you to the Blob, but you can call it Molten Freddy. I actually never told you guys about my true plan. I will release the beast out on the city, having the whole city in charge. Meanwhile, the twisted ones will round up all the civilians, while I will hunt for Max and Freddy, kill them, and we will rule over the city. Do any of you guys have any questions? There are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
What about me and my other nightmare friends? We assist you as bodyguards. Control Mold and Freddy. Or capture the citizens of the city.
Don't worry about it, Nightmare Freddy, you Nightmare Chicker. And the Jacko pair will assist in the capture of Max and Freddy. Nightmare BB, Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Bunny, and Grim Foxy will go with the twisted ones.
We do think the military will try to take out Mo Freddy, and if they do try, what shall we do?
Don't worry, Grim Foxy. I have a special force field that covers Mold Freddy's body, so no weapon will get through. I will go over the plan one more time, and if anyone forgets, I won't be angry and I will give you a post-it note of the plan. First, I will relist Mold Freddy to become rampant and cause havoc on the city. This will lead civilians running for their lives, and that's when I will send the twisted ones, Nightmare Foxy, Bonnie BB, and Grim Foxy to capture the panicked people, Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Chica, and the Jacko pair will assist in the gang's capture and execution of Max and Freddy.
That plan is brilliant. Great job, boss.
I know it's a good plan. Now let's get those stupid mummos.
Hey, Ruby, where is Max? He was supposed to be here by now.
He told me he was with his friends doing something at the mall and I told him he had it for dinner, but he just brushed me off and said that my pasta tastes like a wave liver.
I love the pasta, or maybe I just like tomato sauce.
Thank you, Chico. At least you're not an ungrateful jerk like Max is.
Oh yeah, it's just like we practiced. If our garage band gets popular, we could travel the world and be rich.
Let's do this.
This is gonna be good.
Guys, that was great so far. We're gonna be rich.
Lenny, I'm just going to be real with you. Your band freaking sucks.
Shut up, Max. For the love of God.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't even say it at all.
Whatever. I'm back.
You were gone for 4 hours. You were supposed to be back by dinner. Go tour your room.
That's all right. I'll just sleep.
Chico, I'm very sorry if I'm always yelling at Max and possibly scaring you, and never trying to hurt you. Max is just such a jerk.
It's fine, Mommy. It doesn't bother me.
Alright, good night, sweetie. I love you.
Good night, Mommy.
All right, guys. I want to put Molten Freddy in the hauler so it can be taken to the city hall. Jacko Bunny and Twisted Foxy will drive the truck while we get in a large van to drive to city hall.
Brilliant plan.
All right, we leave tomorrow night.
We should get some shut-eye. And tomorrow, we get moving.
Exactly. And I have the warehouse being guarded as we speak. It's guarded by my friends, the Phantoms, who will also help in our attack. I will see you in the end.
Sup, class. It's your favorite teacher, Mr. Puppet. Today we are learning about how we can find the coordinates of the Care Bears.
Mr. Puppet, this is not even myth.
Finally, how can we kill them?
Most of their voices actors are from Canada. We prank call the military to find them. They are in Canada.
Mr. Puppet, I was checking the halls to make sure there was not any trouble. What I hear is you giving her education.
We are learning about coordinates.
That's not even the top of the iceberg. You taught the class about the Johnny Depp controversy, taught them about vegetables that aren't even vegetables, and taking them to Parliament to catch frauds. We gave you money to afford a trip to the art museum, but you instead went to Filthy Pond. I have no other choice but to fire you.
No, please, you cannot fire me. This is my only job. I wanted to save money. Please don't hinder.
Sorry, my mind is made up. You will take your leave, and I will find a substitute for this class for the rest of the year.
12 seconds later.
All right, everyone. Sadly, Mr. Puppet will no longer be teaching here, though I've got a new teacher to teach the rest of your 8th grade. Everyone meet Mr. Hippo.
Hello, children. My name is Mr. Hippo. I will be your teacher for the next few months. We will learn many topics, and in the most fun ways possible. I hope to not be an authority figure, but someone to help and guide you through the ways of life.
This guy is such a dark chica. Is there any way you can supply a spitball shooter?
For one thing, I totally agree, and second of all, you bet. Here, take it.
Alright, everyone. Now we will be learning how to divide decimals. And we'll spit that ball.
It was me. I wanted to see if I could spit a spitball into making your face less ugly.
Now that was not very nice. What was your motivation? And whatever it is, why did you do it?
I wanted to see if I could make your face less ugly. I did it so you could see how much I hate you.
Now what about me is ugly to you? Do my looks scare you? If they do, I'm very sorry. Looks can be deceiving.
You know, they don't. I just act how my dad acts. He sometimes yells at me, and is always in the basement.
Something tells me you do not have the best family situation. If you ever feel sad or scared, you can always come talk to me. And I know what you're going through. I was actually the school counselor before I was chosen to substitute. I took up the offer so I can talk to more children about their issues. I will never yell at you, and I will never belittle you. Life is hard, but talking is easy. Never be afraid to talk to me about personal issues.
Oh my god, no one has ever said that to me, not even my sister. She's always yelling at me, but I realize now that my behavior is what's wrong. I need to work on my behavior. Thanks, Mr. Hippo. I actually feel like opening up now.
If you wanted, I could talk to you about how you can control your anger, and how to talk to your sister about your feelings.
Don't worry, I will.
Now let's all get back to the decimals.
All right, Twisted Foxy. Let's bring in the beast.
Got it.
All right, Phantoms. I got some people about to bring in the beast, but all of the parts are in box. Get the doors open and help the others bring in the parts. I will assemble the parts, and it will only take about an hour.
Sounds good. We won't let you down.
All right, we have now moved on to phase 2 of the plan. Now what we will do is let Molten Freddy charge for a bit. Then we will unleash it upon the city when it's on its rampage. You will capture any citizens, bring them to the warehouse, and put them in cages. We will use them as a food source for the beast.
Your plan is brilliant. No one will be able to stop you, let alone our entire army.
All right, everyone, prepare for the attack.
So much paperwork.
Mayor Fredbeer, you need to take a look. There's a signal coming from the abandoned chocolate factory.
All right, it could possibly be dangerous. I need to send out a SWAT team to investigate the area. Anything to keep the city safe.
Boss, there's a SWAT team outside. They seem like they are trying to investigate the building.
Now seems to be a good time to test out Molten Freddy. Molten Freddy, get those soldiers.
All right, hold in your firemen.
What is that thing?
Whatever it is, fire everything we have. Nothing's working. We need to retreat.
Robbie, can I talk to you? It's very important, and it's not actually anything mean and sarcastic.
What is it, Max?
Today at school, Mr. Puppet got fired, and we got a new teacher. His name is Mr. Hippo. He's actually very nice, and he actually made me think about myself. I realized the situation with Dad and Mom being in prison took a toll on me, and I started to now be rude and was very cruel to you, Chico, and everyone else around me. I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. I will try to be better. And even though we fight and yell at each other, I do love you. You're not only my sister, but practically my parent and my best friend. I'm sorry I was mean to you, Ichiko, and I wanted to say that it's time for a change.
Oh my god, I'm sorry I was never nice to you either. I love you too. I completely understand. Your behavior was bad, but it was still understandable. You know, let's go get some ice cream. Just the two of us. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Let's do it.
BB, my dad finds out my grades are slipping. He will kill me. Oh god, I feel like I am going to explode.
Iggy, relax. Your dad is a very understanding person. He will not, and you sure will probably study for the math test on Thursday.
Wait! I think I see Wiley and Morton outside. Maybe they can help me.
All right, Wiley, let's get some food. I even see my brother Iggy inside.
Hey, Morton, do you guys know if you can help me pass the math test on Thursday?
What's it on, little bro?
From what my teacher told the class, it's about dividing decimals.
Sure, I'm great at decimals. Let's get some food, and then we can practice together.
Thanks, Morton. Also, the food is on me.
Pretty is super romantic.
You bet it is Happy Frog that why that I have a feeling something bad's going to happen.
I wouldn't think about it too much, Freddy. Even if something does, we will always have each other.
Oh, hey, Freddy. Hey, Happy Frog.
Are you here to call Happy Frog Uppy?
Actually, no. I wanted to tell you guys that ever since Mr. Hippo said all of that stuff in class, I realized that I have to change. So I'm starting a new chapter. I'm very sorry for all the times I was rude.
Don't worry, Max. It's all right.
Mayor, we hate to inform you that the signal that came from the chocolate factory was indeed a dangerous signal. We were ambushed by a giant robotic bear, and it tried to grab Wither Bonnie.
Well, no. Now let's call the news station to come here so I can give out an announcement, and I will call the military. After that, I need to call my nephew and tell him about the situation, as I want him to be safe, let alone the city.
Hey, my Uncle Fredbeer is calling me. Hey, Uncle Fredbeer, what's up?
Freddy, I want you and your father to vacate the city. A dangerous monster will be having a rampage along the city, and I want you to go to the mountains and stay in the log cabin until the monster is killed.
I knew something bad was going to happen. What about my friends and my girlfriend?
Happy Frog's mother is actually a soldier, so she can stay with you if she wants.
All right. I'm going to go pack. Stay safe, Uncle.
You too, Freddy. Just know that you are never alone.
Frog, we need to go. Mate told me a monster is about to attack the city, and he wants us to stay safe.
Sure. My mom just texted me that I have to stay with you for a few days.
Listen up, everyone. The government knows about Molten Freddy, so we are going to fix the warehouse chocolate factory thing and turn it into a robot factory, so get on with it now.
Hey, Robbie. I'm home. I'm gonna go upstairs and do my homework.
Great job, Max. It seems you are really changing for the better. Just know that if you need help or someone to talk to, You can always talk to me or Johnny.
Thanks, Ruby. You're the best.
That boy seems to be happier these days.
Ruby, I just got a notification on my phone. It seems to be a news report from the mayor of the city.
Let's check it out. It's actual on the TV right now. Something tells me this is not going to be good.
Breaking news. Mayor Freddy has just made an announcement. There is a bounty on the scene.
Thanks, Toy Freddy. As you said, the city's mayor is making an announcement to everyone in the city. Here is what Mayor Fredbear has to say.
People of Philadelphia, I have just gotten word of something big. Over the past few days, an abandoned chocolate factory has been investigated due to suspicious activity. We found that a group of people have constructed a giant robotic bear. We don't know who is operating the beast, but we urge the people of the city and surrounding areas to stay in your homes, as the military are being sent to take out this threat. God help us all.
Oh my god, we need to prepare? The sewers are probably destroyed by now. At least I went shopping yesterday and we'll still go just in case.
You do that. I need to go downstairs to see Leo and tell him about the situation. Leo, are you down here? Are you down here? Leo.
I heard about the situation. Well, Raph and Mikey will tell you about why I act like a teenager.
You're a fearless leader.
Hey, Twisted Wolf. I can't believe in just 6 hours we transformed an abandoned chocolate factory into a full-blown robot-producing site.
I know that's how a group of over 20 people can make a robot factory soon. We will have an entire army of robots, along with the blob.
Boss, Nightmagica told me that the robot army has expanded to over 200 robots. Melvin, Freddy is also being returned.
Excellent. Everything is going according to plan.
Max, May just called me, and something terrible is about to happen. Akipist is going to attack the city.
Oh no, I saw the news. And the abandoned chocolate factory seems to be where the creatures get BB-entity. We are going to put a stop to this threat.
Are you freaking crazy? That thing will kill us all.
Freddy, this is not for fame and glory. This is because we don't want our loved ones today. Think about Hoppy Frog. You're on Hall, and even, well, me.
You know what, Max? You're right. I'm calling BB and Nikki. Over mate, this thing is going down.
Welcome, monsters about the city, so we need to be ready for the attack. We will be teaming up with the military to destroy this threat.
But why did you act immature during the last 3 years?
I never was immature. I was in my regular state the whole time. It will still help make you go more mature. I want you guys to man up.
Guys, there's a reason I called you here. There's a reason I called you in.
Is it about what was on the news?
Yes, your everything will come in handy as it can launch bombs, and can destroy the monster, BB and Freddy. You will distract the beast while Iggy bombs it. Me and Freddy will get the guy behind all of this.
All the pressure is on me. It's terrifying, but that sounds like a plan.
All right, Twisted Bonnie, gather everyone here. It's time to invade the city.
You got it, Buzz.
Everyone, it's time. The moment we have been waiting for. It's time to invade the city. One thing I kept a secret until now is that we're not just taking over this city, but the entire world.
Let's do this.
All right, guys, the others are driving containment trucks, and the robots are marching towards the city. It's time to rumble.
Wait, what was that?
Run for your lives, Albert. All right, men, fire at the beast.
We will be safe here.
Going somewhere. Everything is going the way it should. Now time to get Max and Freddy.
All right, it's time to move out. Federal Wizard Freddy called me saying he needs backup.
Lee and Penny, me and my friends are coming with you. We saw what was happening.
You need us? I need to protect my girlfriend.
There is no way in hell we are letting you come along. It's way too dangerous.
That's why we need to come along. It's dangerous, but that's why we need to try in order to destroy the beast.
They have a point, don't they?
You're right, you're up for the fight.
You guys will not regret this.
Alright, everyone, here's the plan. You saw that a monster is attacking the city, and we are going to stop it, Bunny BB. George and Foxy, you guys will distract it while Mangle, Chica, AD, and Laurie will attack it from different angles. Me and Freddy will find the guy behind this.
Sounds like a plan.
We can do this.
Oh, enjoy, Chica. You come on with me and Freddy.
Got it. Guys, I heard about the disaster, and he wanted to help. Told him that would mean genetic modifications, but he said anything he could do, so I introduced all of you to Warrior Wiley.
Sure, roll. I can believe you did this. This is amazing. The beast won't stand a chance.
And don't worry, there is a card.
This could be used as a good weapon.
Your cupcake will be good to fend off the enemies.
I know. It worked on Siren Head, so it will work on the beast.
Max, are you sure this plan will work? It's just a few of us against this monster.
I'm sure it is. 'Cause I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't. Alright, everyone. Danny and his brothers are in the city, and we're leaving with them. It's time for us to move out.
You got it, Max.
2 hours later.
Oh no! The city is more dead than I thought.
I know, BB. I take Chica, Freddy, AD, and BB. You come with me to find the guy responsible. Foxy, Bonnie, Larry, Chica. You distract the monster. Everyone else, look for survivors.
There'll be survivors around here somewhere.
Hang on, I heard a gunshot. Let's follow it.
Oh no, I'm out of fire.
Oh my god.
Oh, it sees us.
Oh no, it has us.
Man, the city is banned distraught. If we do win, it could take years to fix the damage.
Hang on, I hear something in the distance. Is that?
It's Donnie and the Turtles. It seems those robots are getting the upper hand.
Not in our watch!
Fire!
Ruby, Chica, Buster, the other coupon, you saved us.
No problem. I will explain later. I'm back to our base camp. We've been camping out there for the past few hours. It's survivors and others wanting to help the military in the fight. This is where survivors are residing until we can fight off the monster. I'm just hoping Max, Freddy, and the others we are missing are alright.
Ah, where the hell am I? Wait, is this a prison? Freddy?
Wait, I'm alive, but where are we?
You're in a prison, you morons.
Wait, I know the voice.
Why, it's your old pal, Wolf.
You're the one behind all this jazz. You and the bullies have been a thorn in our sides ever since me and Freddy attempted to run a ball those years ago. First, the nightmares treated me and Freddy, kidnapped my girlfriend, assaulted us numerous times, and now trying to take over the world or something.
You're right, Bunny Boy. Mold Freddy is getting stronger by the hour, consuming more metal and parts to become stronger. Just look at it now. The best part is you're his next meal.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, it's too late, idiots.
Wow. That was absolutely terrible. That might have been one of the 24 worst minutes of my entire YouTube career. Well, it's not really a career, it's more of a hobby, but still, you get me. That was crap. I hated it. I hate it today. Even when I was making it, I was like, this is kind of a dumb concept, but I want to get movie 3 out. Yeah, that's basically what happened. Now, what was going to happen after that is Ruby and the Resistance would track down Max and Freddy, rescue them, bring them back to the base. They would formulate a plan to finally confront Wolf and the Blob. The Max, Freddy, and the rest of the Resistance do like a march to the city, like to confront Wolf and his army. Ruby would convince the rest of the bullies besides Wolf to stop being evil or something. Twisted Wolf would get really pissed. He would send the blob up into space, and it would have like a Sonic Frontiers-esque climax with Max and Freddy piloting a ship to destroy the blob. Now, you might be wondering why I think it's bad. Two things. Well, actually a lot of things. It was lazy. It used AI voices. I hated the story. It was like kind of a ripoff of Sonic Forces. And like just like any other thing, it kind of ripped off season 3 of Amphibia in a way, or at least the second half of that season. Even though the second half of that season was shit, but hear me out. Anyways, I just don't think that was a really good idea. I don't like using UberDuck. I don't like using Pig Collage to make videos. I don't like using any of that. And I even think some of the casting choices were pretty weird. Like Will Smith as the wolf. Why? What was I thinking? Yeah, but that's basically what happened in there. Now, will this idea ever be repurposed? Probably not. I might reintroduce the blob sometime. Maybe it's like something, I don't know. It was kind of a ripoff of just a lot of things. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever created. I think all the videos from 2018 to 2019 were absolutely terrible. The first 4 seasons of Max and Freddy I absolutely despised. Thomas the series, anything before Thomas and the Multiverse was crap. I mean, they were just not good. I mean, Cult of Timothy is probably the worst thing I have ever created. And yeah. So, will, like, movie 3 ever see the light of day? Like, the actual movie 3? Yeah, maybe in the future. I don't know. But something else I do want to mention now is that the first 2 Max and Freddy movies are actually getting remakes. The first movie's rough draft is complete. It gives the general idea what the movie's going to be. Very similar to the old Max and Freddy movie, but with new scenes, new twists, maybe a new character here and there, new scenes, new gags, new jokes, a lot of new stuff, but still the same concept. And the remastered movie 2 has not yet entered development, but I hope it will soon. Anyways, that is going to end it for now. And I also forgot to mention that the main reason I absolutely hate the UberDuck seasons is not just because of AI voices, but because I stole freaking fan art. Yeah, I stole fan models just for my stupid UberDuck videos. I don't know what was going through my head, and I can't really do anything about it now because, well, I don't know how the hell am I supposed to track down the original people who made the models. So yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. And as I always say, keep chumming, boys.